Well, hello, good evening. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Cassidy the Cardslinger show here on My Psychic Connection. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for being here this evening, this morning, this afternoon, wherever you are in the world. We truly are a global platform. And, let me know where you're from. I'm always interested to see, but come on in, say hello. We love to see who's here. Come say hi, come send some emojis. I look forward to Thursday nights all week. I always catch the other readers' show. There's always that part of me that's, I can't wait. I can't wait till it's my turn. And then tonight when I was just catching Brooke's show, which amazing. When I was catching her show, at least at the beginning there, while I was getting my face ready, and I was like really excited because that gets to be me, in nothing short of an hour. So thanks for tuning in, folks. I'm very excited to be here. Tonight I have, okay, you know what? I'll go ahead and take some guesses. Guess how many decks I have on my table. I'll give you a hint. It is less than 20 and it's more than 2. And this is just on my flat reading table here. I'd love to see some guesses roll in. But come on in, say hello. Hi, Energy. Oh, Energy is amazing. Getting some hearts from Audrey. Oh, thanks, guys. Hello. Hi, Anne. Hi, everybody. This is so nice. I love seeing all of this floating up here. Hello from New Hampshire. Check this out. Oh, my goodness. Okay, we got a couple of guesses rolling in. I'm going to keep my eye. Oh, this is a new thing. I did not even tell the back I was doing this. This is not a plan. Apologies for me. But if you can guess, there may be something in it for you. But come on in, say hello, and come and ask your specific question. I haven't seen the number just yet, but I am loving this. We're getting some really close guesses here. But guys, come on in, say hello, and please post your specific question. Hi, look at all of this. I am overwhelmed with all of the love and all of these guesses. We haven't quite seen it just yet. But come on in, please post your specific question in the chat if you're interested in a reading. We will have two-minute free readings, and I'll be working my way through the questions as they come in. And we have just the best team in the back that is keeping track of all of the questions in the order that they come in. So do please be patient as I am, working my way through. And if you are interested in skipping the line, we will have a couple of donation options. If you would like a longer reading, I can, really sink my teeth into your questions. We've got 3-minute readings, 6-minute readings, mini and mega readings. Both mini and mega aren't timed, and 3 and 6 are, 3 and 6, as they say. So my no-fly zones, folks, there are things I will not touch and, topics that will not have cards cast for them across my table. I will not be doing any medical readings, so nothing related to physical health and nothing related to pregnancy, anything like that. No legal readings either, so I'm going to just steer clear from that, and I will always recommend to find the correct, professionals to help you in those cases. As well, I'm not a psychic medium, so if you're looking to connect with your loved ones on the other side, I will refer. Folks, I will refer. Your next chance will be tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern Time for Journey and Friends, and there will, Journey is there. So he is a phenomenal medium, so I will recommend anyone that you see here on this channel, but that'll be your next live opportunity, if that's what you're looking for. Also included in that, no transition points of life, no death predictions, no birth predictions. That kind of fits in with the whole no pregnancy situation. But apart from that, folks, I'm pretty excited to go ahead and, read on whatever's on your mind, whatever's on your heart tonight. And guys, this month we are celebrating Earth Month. So $1 from every donation is going to help plant trees, which is great. And we have not quite reached our goal yet. Hey, Rebecca, folks coming on in. We have not reached our goal just yet. So if you're interested in, like I said, jumping the line or getting a more in-depth reading, I highly recommend the donation option. And what else do I want to say with that? Yes. So how to ask a question. If this is your first time, or in case you're, a returning person, what I need from you is a specific question. And if you can give me a little bit of context, that's super helpful for me to tap into your situation right away. What we don't want is me to lay the cards to describe to you exactly what your situation is right now for me to run out of time. So ask me what is on your heart? What is it that you really want to know? And the beauty of asking a specific question as a querent, or as the person seeking the reading, it really helps you within yourself figure out kind of what you want to know, why you want to know it. And it's already weaved your energy into the question, that when it is passed across my table, it just helps the whole process along. So I'm really excited about that. And depending on where you're listening to me, I'm going to shuffle you over to YouTube, because there are some platforms that is audio only, and you wouldn't have the opportunity to type in your questions. So if you would like yours truly, darlings, to perform a reading for you this evening. Hey, Karina, guys, we've got all these hearts and emojis coming on in. This is so nice. But yes, if you want to ask a question, you can head over to YouTube and type in My Psychic Connection, and you'll find the little live button with the Cassidy the Cardslinger logo here with the little octopus, and you can join the show, type in your question, and we'll see what's going on. So I don't think I quite saw the number there, but I will go ahead and spoiler alert. I've got 10 decks on my reading table here today, and that's, I'd say, I don't know, less than normal, more than normal. That's just ones that I have easy, flat out access to. That's not including, the ones in the boxes there and there. And guys, I love cards. That is why they call me the card slinger. I do read tarot cards, Lenormand, Oracle, playing cards. I've, been known to try out the Monopoly deck and the Uno deck. And, just give me pieces of paper and I will divine with them for you. Well, that seems like one hefty intro. Who do I want to start with? We're going to start with this deck over here. Let's go ahead and give these a good shuffle, and I'll be ready for my first question, please. We've got Gemma. Hello, Gemma. Gemma says, my friend, not a close one, seems to be sneakily after Adam. She was not even asking me today if we were still she was even asking me today if we were still dating. Adam said he doesn't like her that way. I've made it clear we are, and he's off limits. Will she try to get with him after I've spoken to her earlier? Thank you, lovely. All right. Let's take a look at this friend, this not close woman. You see her, still trying her luck, so to speak. And will she cause any further issues for you? Let's take a look at this woman. Okay, well, I feel like I can see why you're asking me this. This woman does not seem to be the type that no means no to me, or that, no man is off limits. I get a sense that when she sort of puts her mind to someone, she likes to go after that particular individual. But what I asked here very specifically was, is this going to cause any further problems for you? I don't think so. And what I want to say is, on his side, he's not interested. So I feel like his back is just, feel free to try, but he's not turning his head towards her. And I feel like she will give up and walk away from this situation at the end of my 3-card string here. But the first card I had laid down was the Chariot, whereas that's where I'm kind of getting that I'm going to push my boundaries type energy, but I feel like she's going to get nowhere with it. And I mean, I don't wish her luck, but if one were to wish her luck, she wouldn't get particularly far. So I don't think you have anything to worry about with her, but nothing seriously to worry about. It's I hope that was helpful, my dear. Thank you for your question. There's some things that I like to describe almost as mosquito problems, where it's sure, it's a problem insofar that it's annoying, it's around, it might leave a bite and I have to deal with it for a few days, but it's it's a mosquito problem, right? We can smack it away we can take a card and we can, so that's sort of one way I think about questions, or at least it's presented to me. Hey, Tarot Illuminated Brooke, how you doing, darling? So it's interesting when sort of, I'll say, metaphors that I use in my day-to-day life, how they come across through my readings, and then y'all, Journey, you're rubbing off on me. I just yelled, but you all then get to hear the way that, or have a little sneak peek perhaps into the way that my mind works. So I will say as well, we can see new people popping in. So hello, welcome, come say hi. And
I'm doing my job.
Hi!
Surprise!
It's the journey bubble. Oh, that was so fun. Rebecca says, I love that space you're in. It's like a spirit hub, LOL or lol. Oh my goodness, what are you guys doing to me? That's lol, that's lowercase. Thank you very much, my dear. This is what I will call the North Studio. So up here, this is my private tarot reading loft. I have 4 different reading tables here and decks abound, cards and incense and candles. And this is just my magical space. So I'm very excited to get to have everybody up here for my show. I like it too. I just feel really good up here. And I have all of my tools nearby. So like I said, if you're just joining us and you're interested in a reading, go ahead and type in your specific question with a little bit of context if you can, and I will get to your question as soon as possible. And the donation link will be available if you're interested in hopping that line. So switching decks here. I didn't even notice I did that, but I'm going to give these a good shuffle, and I'll be ready for my next question, please. This is for Marie. Hi, darling. Marie says, hello, Cassidy. Do you see financial freedom my way? Please and thank you kindly. All right. Like financial freedom coming your way. Let's take a look at that. Oh, I hope so, girl. I wish the world could be financially free and we could all just do whatever we wanted with our time. Well, let's take a look for Marie if we see financial freedom coming up in your future, my dear. There she is. Whoa! Wow! Girl! Oh! Okay! This is some fascinating things. First card down, I got the 2 of Wands reversed. Then I have the 9 of Pentacles upright as well as the Empress upright. And the 2 of Pentacles reversed as the card a little underneath here. I mean, the 9 of Pentacles and the Empress for me just embody that level of financial freedom that, like, let's all get there someday for sure. So sorry, I just jumped to the end of the book and read you the last couple of pages with skipping right over this 2 of Wands. For me, it looks like what you are currently looking to do is create, like, you just seem so well educated. You seem like you really understand what it takes for financial freedom. I see that you're like looking to set up either multiple sources of income, balancing where your money comes from, looking to invest more smartly, looking at ways that you can grow your finances for the long term. So I'm not seeing, waking up tomorrow with dollars in your bank account and everything being happy-go-lucky, but I can see the amount of effort and work that you're putting into this, and I can see the payoff at the end of the tunnel on that. I mean, this is really exciting with these two just boss lady cards. Like, look at that. I mean, if that's not financial freedom, darling, I don't know what is. But again, that's jumping to the end of the book. So I hope that was helpful, my dear. Keep going. This is so exciting. It's not all the time that we get to see the good in the cards because, the cards are just here to reflect everything that can possibly happen in life. And, I don't need to sit here and say that life isn't always as peachy as it can be. But nevertheless, Brooke says, found the octopus emoji, guys. Yes. And I love it. I love it. Everybody, please send me that octopus emoji. The cackling witch has sent me the octopus emoji. Rebecca is lolling, LAWL. Folks, I mean, I just love you all. Audrey's sending some hearts. Yes, guys, please go ahead and send me some emojis. I mean, I'm not gonna discriminate against the other emojis. If you want to send hearts or flowers or the little nerd emoji, because what a little geek I am with my cards. I love it all. Energy's sending me a whole bunch of octopuses as well. Thanks, guys. I love seeing the emojis just light up the screen over there. So let's give these a really good shuffle, and I'll be ready for my next question, please. We have Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer. Jennifer says, can you please tell me if the attorney I have contacted 5 times in the last 3 months is the right attorney or at least the right office handling ours estate? I have sent 2 certified letters, called 3 times, and have gotten no response. I just need to know if I have the right attorney/office or if I've been reaching out to the wrong person/office. I feel like it's the right place, but not sure. Thank you. Oh, okay. So yeah, I mean, this is not within itself a legal question, even though we're speaking about an attorney's office. Your question is regarding, do you have the right contact? and the right space. So if anyone's wondering why I'm slinging cards for something with the word attorney in it, that's why. So let's take a look for you, my dear. Do you have the right office? And I'm sorry that you're dealing with the fact that they're not, you know, getting in touch. That can be annoying, but let's take a look. Do you have the right office? All right. Yeah, I think you do. I do think you do have the right office, but it looks like it's not making its way to the desk that it needs to be at. The first card I have down here is the Page of Cups, and in this particular deck, you can kind of see that this is one of Squirrel's favorite cards. Shout out, Squirrel. You can see that, you know, the fish is in the cup and trying to reach this person who has their head turned the other way and is sort of looking at all of these other cards I have here, the Five of Swords reversed, the Empress reversed. Like I don't think this office is run in a manner that is conducive to your paperwork coming to the wrong place and having it brought to the right place. In short, to summarize what I just said, I think you do have the right office here. I've got the Four of Swords here as well, where it looks like this is, you know, this is the professional space it's meant to be in, but it's like the right person has not got your letter or your call that needs to hear from you. So that is what I'm seeing for you there, my dear. And I do wish you good luck, and I hope that you can get that situation resolved. Yeah, that's a very tricky situation. There's anyway, not going to go down that path. So guys, something I wanted to weave into the show, which also we're going to do my game shortly. So do stick around for that. You'll have a chance to read or win a reading with the Ridiculous deck. But one thing that I wanted to just weave into tonight's show, and the fact that it is Earth Month, and you know we're celebrating all things green and related. Jennifer saying thank you so much. You are very, very welcome, my dear, with lovely emojis. I wanted to talk about green flags as opposed to red flags in relationships. We, not all the time, either in readings or in life, do we find people that are the right match for us. And we always hear, the term of a red flag. And I just wanted to weave this into the show. I'm going to say a couple of them myself, and I'd be more than happy to see what everybody else considers as a green flag in relationship. As in, let's weave into this show and into this space. What is a green flag for you when you're meeting someone? Something like they're actually listening to what you have to say, and how you feel really matters to them. They can express the way that they're feeling in a way that is not combative or defensive, but is open and holding space for you to have a constructive conversation. Someone that will, help you out or just be what you need of them and offer that level of support. This concept came across my sphere of consciousness within the last week, and I really like it. So feel free to share in the comments what is a green flag for you. It's not necessarily an earth related thing, but in terms of speaking about being green, I like the fact that that just to, instead of focusing on the red flags, the things that people are like, nope, hard pass. What are your green flags? Journey's got a joke. Oh my gosh, my show has not had jokes yet. This is always on Whispers of the Forest. Okay, Journey says, how can you find Will Smith in the snow? Follow the Fresh Prince. No way. Oh, that is so cute. Follow the Fresh Prince. Holy, that is absolutely hilarious. Well, thank you for sharing that one, Journey. That is magnificent. Oh, I love a good joke. Holy. All right. So, yes, come on in. Type in your question. I always said that a couple of times already. Rebecca is killing herself laughing as well. And as long as I have a specific question from you and a little bit of context, we can jump right into your reading. Let's go over here. And guys, do keep in mind we are streaming on 160, 180, multiple platforms, and we take questions from at least 8 of them. So do please be patient as I work my way through your questions. And the folks in the back are at keeping track of of everything that's going on. Oh, we have a green flag. Rebecca says, good at work-life balance, but success-driven. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Not, not the couch potato and not the, my job is my whole life, but just that person who's in the middle who understands and appreciates the importance of both and then is, still really quite driven. I agree. Someone who is passionate about, I don't even care what you're passionate about. Just be passionate about something, right? And I find that very attractive. It's a quality that I really admire in others. And, just have some kind of light in your eyes when you talk about something that you really love. So I love this. Kegly Witches, I love the Bianco Nero deck. Yes, I do too. This deck has just really been showing up for me lately. I've really been enjoying this particular darling, and I've had this for a couple of years now. One of the few decks I bought at a local metaphysical store and didn't watch a review or see flip-throughs of it before I bought it. Energy has another green flag, accepting me for who I truly am and vice versa. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. 100%. Guys, I love this. Thank you for sharing your green flags. Feel free to keep them coming. Audrey says, now I have that song from the series in my head. The Fresh Prince. Holy. Oh, that is amazing. Oh, that is such a good joke. I love this. Oh, okay. This is, we got another joke. Okay, another joke. What did one ocean, I like this. This is octopi themed. Okay, what did one ocean say to the other ocean? Nothing, they just waved. Jennifer, that's a very cute joke. I like that a lot. Oh. Oh. You know what? A lot of times when I'm done my show, I have like cheek pain because I'm smiling / laughing so hard throughout this whole segment. So thanks for sticking around, folks. I'm having a great time. All right, let's give these cards a good shuffle. I'll be ready for my next question, please. We have Audrey. Hello, darling. Audrey with her emoji says, should I pursue a career working with DHS to help children with abuse? The problem is where I live, that system is so corrupt. Oh no, I know people that do this, that use their power to threaten to take people's children away for no reason just because they can. I'm not sure I can work in that environment. I have coworkers like this. Okay. All right, let's take a look though, in terms of your specific question. If you pose, working with, thank you for putting that back up. Should you pursue a career working with DHS? And see how that would go for you. Thank you. This is a great question with context. People take note. All right, we have some jumpers. So should you pursue working with DHS? Let's take a look for you, my dear. We have it here. All right, so I don't hate what I'm seeing here, my dear. But it's like, okay, here's what I want to say. I think that is not actually a terrible fit because despite the system itself being what it is, it looks like the people that are individually working there to do the things that they are meant to do and, actually provide the services that they do, that's kind of at the level the individual difference is made. So I really like what I'm seeing in that regard to like you being a part of the thing that fixes said corporate or whatever word we want to say problem. Now, here's what I want to say if I wanted to get a little bit picky. I also have the Four of Swords here, which I love the idea of you working in a facility that is related to or working with either a woman and children combo or family complex or something where children are definitely in the picture. Where I'm saying I want to get picky, I'm saying it the third time, is that they might not be the perfect fit, but that type of work is good for you. So I'll have to leave it there in respect of that behel. Nobody can cheers the behel like Destiny can. And I don't know, I'm still going to try, but it's, it's always very good. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and do my game. Who wants to do the game? All right, let's go ahead and do the game. Oh, we have a joke. Where do bad rainbows go? To prism, but it's a light sentence. Bad rainbows go to prism, but it's a light sentence. Oh, I love that so much. That fills the void of a very, very nerdy part of me. So thank you for that one, the cackling witch. Jennifer says, okay, one more. Why do ducks have feathers? To cover their butt quacks. I can't handle this. That is so cute. Oh, guys, this is so fun. This is so fun. Okay, we have another one. Why do seagulls fly by the sea? Because if they flew by the bay, they would be bagels. These jokes are so punny. And Audrey says, great, thanks. Oh, you're very welcome, my dear. So, guys, thanks for the jokes. Thanks for the laughs. This is just too much fun. We're going to go ahead and play my game. How does the game work, you ask? I have in my hot little hands here a standard deck of playing cards. If you're not familiar with how playing cards are set up, we have 4 suits. There are hearts, diamonds, clubs, and spades. And the deck, there's 52 cards. It's set from ace to 10, and then jack, queen, and king for each of the suits. So when I say go, we're going to go ahead and start a timer for just a couple of minutes. And I want everybody to guess which card I drew before the show started. And the point of that, well, there's 2 parts of it. One, I mean, type as fast as your little fingers can carry you, my dears. But see if you can get some kind of intuitive hit to what suit you're drawn to, what number you're drawn to, or face card that you're drawn to. And it can be a nice little intuitive exercise that, may spiritual greatness just, visit everyone, or whatever I'm trying to say there. So ready, set, and go. Please type in your guesses, and there is no limit to how many guesses that you may guess. So the folks in the back know what the number is, so you can go ahead and just type as fast as you can, and they will be on the lookout for the special number that we have here. So with that, I'm going to quickly go ahead and just let you guys know of the lineup, the amazing lineup that we have here at My Psychic Connection. We have shows every night of the week, Monday through Friday. So where we're at now, once my show is over, your next opportunity is going to be tomorrow night with Journey and Friends. That show is such a blast. There's drinks, there's laughs, there's readings. It's amazing. So that is from 8 until 10 o'clock Eastern time. And then we start again next Monday with Journey Ryan live at 10 o'clock, which that is going to be like his show. And then all week he has amazing guests that are on his show. So if you're looking for him, if you're looking for his excellence, you have to catch that Monday show, which is at 10 o'clock Eastern time. Then on Tuesday, we are with the beautiful Destiny K for Divine Love and Light at 7 o'clock Eastern. Then Wednesday, we have got, there's another show I'm missing. I believe Journey's got another show because Energy's on Tuesday. Energy is the amazing guest that he has on Tuesday nights. So that's also at 10 o'clock Eastern time on Tuesday. I believe I have that right. Yes, because then Wednesday we have Journey Ryan live with another guest who is Kay, and she is a beautiful soul as well. So definitely check her out. Followed by Squirrel, Whispers of the Forest, happening at midnight. So that beautiful liminal hour there at the end of the day on Wednesday. And then Thursday, we are back with Destiny K, Divine Love and Light at 7 o'clock with Journey Ryan and Brooke. Brooke is beautiful as well. Definitely check out her readings. Guys, the new readers that we have on this channel are just excellent. So be sure you are checking out those shows. That'll be at 10 o'clock Eastern, right before this show on Thursdays. And then my show, Darlings, is here 11 o'clock Eastern time for Cassidy the Cardslinger on My Psychic Connection. So guys, I don't think we have seen the guest. I don't know. I don't think we got it tonight. Oh, bummer. It doesn't look as though we found it this evening. I know I'll always wait like an extra 5 seconds or so, just because there's sometimes like a very short delay between the words exiting my mouth and them, popping up on your screen. But it doesn't look like we found the card tonight, guys. Thank you so much for playing. It was, I should have left it out, but I never do. I always just put it back in the deck, and then anytime I have cards in my hands, I just start shuffling. That just be the way it works. And it's, watch it be the last. It was the 7 of Spades. So thanks for playing, guys. We will do this again next week. I always do this on my show for a chance to win a reading with the ridiculous deck. And it's always a good time. I mean, even though we did not have a winner tonight, what I am going to do is, just because it's entertaining, I'm going to go ahead and just lay a couple cards quickly here as a message for hopefully someone out there who needs to hear something. This deck is ridiculous. Okay, well, we have the 3 cards that I have here tonight, folks. We have the Robo-Dodo. Okay. Let's electrify stupidity. Then we have the Rat Trout. All right. And then we have the Thief, which is interesting because of my, mosquito type problem that we were talking about earlier. This is a bug flying with a heart that looks like so. See, this is really nice when I don't have my green screen set up. I can, show the cards really quite clearly here to everyone. So the message that I have, I liked what I said there about the electrifying stupidity, or I will just say in those moments where we tend to go on autopilot and we're not really tuned into the things that are going on around us. What is it that we're missing in those moments? If something is completely out of whack, are we actually, and I know this gets said a lot, but are we actually present in the moments around us to notice the things we need to notice before it actually gets into a worse state? Are we actually contributing to the loss of something in our life by the fact that we are just plugged in, going through the motions, living our lives robo-dodo? And, there's half species right in front of us, these rat trout. And it's nice though, because rat trout even has this little, what do we got? This little flower here. So it's not even all bad, but it's just, that is the message that I have here, folks. Just questioning within yourself how present that you're being, whether you're, constantly plugged into your electronics or just going through your motions, missing out the things that are important, and realizing what you could lose, what could be stolen from you as a result of your autopilot-ness. So I hope that was helpful for at least somebody out there. And if not, well, I hope that you enjoyed the ridiculousness that are this particular deck. So guys, I'm going to hop back into the readings. And of course, if you are interested in either a longer read or jumping the line, the donation link has been floating around here in the chat. And you can donate for 3 minutes, 6 minutes, mini reading or a mega reading. Both mini and mega aren't timed. So if you've got a really big, juicy question that you've got and you want me to just take my time with it, darlings, I highly recommend the mini or the mega. The difference there is the mini reading is for one topic and the mega is, I got a couple of things that I want to know. So Rebecca says, my husband needed to see that. Oh, I love that. Excellent. Well, I hope that someone else out there, just the first thing that we can do to break cycles and break patterns is an awareness of the way that we are living our lives. And one of my favorite examples is when you're, if you imagine have you ever seen that in hockey games where if they're shooting a puck down the ice and it's the tiniest bit, portion of a degree over one angle or the other, you're going to completely miss the net. And just think about that. Like anytime you make these minor changes in your life, if you see them, how they span out over a lifetime, think of it taking a funnel shape or a cone shape, and it'll end up in a completely different place than if you hadn't made that infinitesimally small change at that time. So the time is now, folks. Unplug, take care of yourself. Surround yourself with wonderful people. Seek out those green flags in your life. And those are my words of wisdom from Ridiculous Deck. So let's go ahead and get these cards shuffled. And I'll be ready for my next question, please. We have Journey Foreman. Hello, Journey. Journey says, I have a citrine ring that I bought to bring in financial prosperity. I have always heard that when you lose a crystal, it has served its purpose. My ring literally fell apart and I found the crystal on the ground today. Does that mean that I will be receiving financial prosperity soon? Oh, wonderful. Okay, that's a very cool question. I'll speak about that a little more generally after because I've heard something similar and I like that a lot. So let's take a look if there's any. Oh, and if so, where do you feel it will come from? Please and thank you. All right. Thank you, Journey, for your question. Let's take a look at, was there some level of significance? Oh, we've got some jumpers. I'm usually a card slinger, not a card flinger. I don't get a lot of jumpers in, except when I'm on the show and y'all can see that it's happening. Okay, let's take a look if there's going to be some level of correlation there. Wow, yeah, there absolutely is. That's fascinating. Okay, and then do we see it bringing short-term financial prosperity? This is so cool. I can't wait to show you these cards. Okay. All right. So the first card, the jumper card that I had, which is cool because of all the decks on my table, I don't know that any of them would have this embellishment, but we have the Queen of Pentacles here, and you can see she even has on her finger a big old crystal ring. Fascinating, right? So that was the card that jumped out as we were talking. And the first two that I have here, I've got the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Cups to say, you know, is there some level of, what's the word? It's gone. Is there some overlap between, you know, seeking financial prosperity, what you bought the ring for, and what it's actually bringing to you? And here, I mean, quite absolutely, yes. We see that there is a connection between the two and the fact that it left you, darling. So that is just very cool, but it didn't actually get too far. So with that, in terms of do I see it bringing financial prosperity? Oh, that bell. I'm very sorry, my dear, that I've run out of time, but I hope that that part was at least helpful. And I do wish you all the best and good luck to you. That's very cool though, that you had brought up, you had heard that it serves its purpose once you lose it, because I am still, to this day, quite heartbroken over a crystal ring that I lost a couple years ago. And I hadn't heard the part about losing it. So thank you for sharing that. I really liked hearing that. What I had heard too, as well, is that when you chip or break a crystal, that it is, it's protecting you from something. So the blow hit the crystal as opposed to you, which, whether or not there is truth behind that statement, it makes me feel so much better than just like, oh, I was clumsy and dropped the point off of my, you know, my crystal of sorts. But neither here nor there. That was a very cool particular reading because it showed a very clear correlation between the two things that he was asking about. So very neat, but I like that a lot. And I think if there is some level of truth behind that, that's very cool. Cackling Witch says, thank you. That was a great, ridiculous reading. Oh, hey, yo, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Jennifer says, thank you. I liked that. Oh, folks, you guys are just so sweet. We have another joke from Journey Ryan. Journey says, why did the Scarecrow get promoted? Because he was outstanding in his field. Oh, that's so cute. These jokes, they're so clean and they're so cute. Oh, Rebecca says, yes, it took a hit that was coming at you. Yeah, I mean, I've heard that too. It's super cool. Journey says, thank you. That was great confirmation. Yeah, you are so welcome. And I think that's super cool that, like I said, of all the decks here, would I have had anybody else wearing a big blingy ring so clearly in the card? Very, very cool. We've got folks laughing, lots of giggles coming up across the screen. Outstanding in his field. Could you use that? Could one use that as like some level of a talisman? You know, if you are looking to be outstanding in your field, perhaps you would want to create like a little scarecrow or have a drawing of a scarecrow. I like, oh my goodness. I'm taking that to a very magical place. I think that is so darn cool. Jennifer says, yes, people will laugh at one of my jokes. Yeah. Oh yes. I'm a sucker for a good, precious little joke. Oh, guys, we're having so much fun here tonight. And wherever you're listening, again, I will just shout out there to please go ahead and make sure you are checking out our YouTube channel. We've got a lot of really cool content that comes out every single day of the week. So we've got the shows, the live shows, 5 nights a week, Monday through Friday, and then 7 days a week. There is amazing content coming out on our YouTube channel. So do make sure you're subscribed to that at My Psychic Connection. Journey's got the tarot card of the day. Destiny has the angel numbers, and Squirrel has the Transits and You series, as well as the Mythology of Astrology series that comes out every month. So that is all YouTube exclusive content. So do be sure to check out the YouTube channel for all that juiciness. All right, I'll give these a good shuffle and I'll be ready for my next question, please. All right, we have Onessa. Hello, my dear. She says, I would love to hear about my future financial situation, please. All right, let's go ahead and take a look. She sends a nice little green heart, green flags. I like it a lot. All right, what do we see for you, my dear, coming up in the future for your financial situation? Let's go ahead and, yeah, there she is. Wow, okay. All right, so the first card that I laid down is a relatively high-ranking suit in the Suit of Pentacles. I have the Seven of Pentacles here as the first card. So what I want to say with at least the short term, the immediate with your financial situation, is it looks very much so, as almost cliche as this sounds, effort put in, money coming back. So this is largely in the space of the work that you're doing and being financially compensated for your time. I think you'll be compensated well. I don't know if you're, I did just angle this whole situation towards the future, but it looks like having a career or a job position that is at least paying you a comfortable living wage. So I like that in terms of that being a good financial, the building blocks, I guess, a foundation, that is the word, a good financial foundation for you in terms of moving forward in your financial space. The next card I have here is the World. So I like that card a lot when we're talking about this, because I don't know if you're interested in either changing careers, shifting gears, or looking at something else. I have the wheel in reverse. So it looks like some degree or some level of a significant change in the way that you make money. So where I'm saying in the short term, it really looks like it's either a salary or an hourly, some level of compensation in that regard. That is not how your financial situation is going to continue in a bit of the longer term. So that is what I have for you there, my dear, to get you started with your financial situation, taking a peek at your future. And I hope that that was helpful, and I do wish you all the best. So guys, we are having so much fun here tonight. I have got a number of questions here to get into, and I'm excited to get to them. And guys, just say this one more time. If you're interested in getting either a longer reading or jumping the line, the donation link will be floating around here in the comments. And you can jump the line and as well get a longer reading on whatever is on your heart and on your mind. So let's go ahead and give these cards another good shuffle here. And I'll be ready for my next question, please. We have Anne. Hello, Anne. Anne says, do you see a romance and relationship with the man I adore? Oh, all right. Let's take a look at what's going on with Anne and the man that you adore. All right. So let's see how that connection is looking. Okay. Okay, interesting. Well, my dear, would it be fair to say that the connection between you and said man you adore is complicated, complex, a little bit challenging for you? If I'm looking at kind of where you're at and where he's at, there's a sense where I get that he's either a bit closed off, unavailable, or not pursuing you to the level that you're pursuing him. For what's going on your end, I have the Empress card, and in this particular Empress, she's got her heart right on her chest. So I feel like I am tapping into this man that you adore. It's something. It's not. This isn't a passing crush or someone that you've just been interested in for the last 5 minutes, but it's someone that you, in many ways, could see yourself either building a future with. It goes quite a bit deeper than that. But when I look on his side, and I do have to be honest with you here, it looks to me like his head is turned in a different direction. It doesn't look like his focus is on you nearly as much as your focus is on him. In fact, where I'm looking at the connection between the two of you right now, I have the Moon card. And this Moon card has been known to mess me about. So in some fashion, I'm seeing he's not all the way available for you at this time. The communication, if its existence between you two, is... So that's really what I'm picking up there between the two of you at the moment, my dear. I hope that was helpful, and I certainly wish you well, and I wish you all the best with your connection with either him or someone else that can be loving towards you as well. So that would be, let's add that to the green flags list. Someone who communicates in a timely manner, / if they can't, at least lets you know in the times that they will be unavailable. I will say, I love that quote, right? When people show you who they are, believe them. Believe them the first time. My Angelou added that on the end. Anne says, thank you. You're welcome, my dear. So if you're ever wondering someone's interest, and we can even tie this back to sort of robo-dodo. Are we feeding ourselves something where we're attached to a level of code in our mind that is still in pursuit of someone without actually seeing the signs? Is it a rat trout? Is this person really only half in, half out? Are they interested at all? Am I the only one putting in all of the effort? Find these things that really matter and let people show you their level of interest. I firmly believe a lot of times people will, in many cases, if someone has something going on, is going through a traumatic situation, there's a whole bunch of times that advice will completely fall apart. So full recognition of that. But in the grand scheme of things, see what people offer to you. Listen very carefully to what they have to say. Watch their body language. How often are they communicating with you? And then is this what I'm looking for in a relationship? Or am I pushing this thing forward and they're just using me as an option? They're just not interested, or they've just got other priorities. So all of that good stuff. Anyways, I digress. I'm having so much fun tonight, guys. This show is always the highlight of my week. And thanks everyone for being here. It's such a good time to hang out with everyone, to play these jokes, play jokes, tell jokes, play games, sling cards. Kevin Witch says, when someone shows you their true colors, don't try to repaint them, is another one of my favorites. Yes, that's brilliant as well, right? The people show up with a palette, and not every color of the palette has to be perfect, but at least, acknowledge the palette and acknowledge within yourself, am I willing to take on this color palette? Is it complementary to my palette, or does most of these colors not go together? I like this one, the Cackling Witch Phoenix Rose. That is lovely. I love speaking metaphorically. It is the way I would love to live my life if I could get away with it more often. We have another joke from Journey. Journey says, why does Snoop Dogg carry an umbrella? Faux drizzle. No way! Holy, Snoop Dogg carries an umbrella. Faux drizzle. These are so cute. Holy my goodness. I am just going back to my same decks here tonight, despite having 10 on my table, but that's all right. Rebecca says, my nizzle. Guys, thank you for making my night just the absolute best time. Holy, this is so much fun. And please, energy is killing herself laughing. Please go ahead and keep sending in those emojis, either hearts or octopi, octopuses, anything, any of the emojis. I'm happy to see any and all emojis lighting up my screen. It's just lovely to see, feeling the love that way. So please send them along. All right, let's get these cards good and shuffled, and I'm ready for my next question, please. We have Diane. Hi, darling. Diane says, hiya. I am having so much trouble trying to heal my brokenness. Oh, I'm so sorry, my dear. She says, any guidance that you can offer me? Thank you. All right, my dear, let's take a look at that. Had a jumper while I was reading my question. As I said before, I don't typically have jumpers. In this regard, I have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and to me, it looks like you're experiencing or have suffered a loss that letting all the way go of it does not feel either right or an option that can be explored right now, but hanging on to it, it's almost that sort of damned if you do, damned if you don't type situation. I can't, this is what I'm feeling. It's like I can't hang on to this, but I also can't afford to let this all the way go. But let's take a look for you in terms of guidance for you to help you move forward. And let me pull another one from, gosh. All right, let's take a look what we have to say here. All right, so the first oracle card that came out here, it says passion and pleasure, savor your life. And one thing that really comes to mind with this card is not necessarily trying to put a Band-Aid on, cover up, or provide distraction for the grief, but almost letting it move through you in a way that you're also embracing something that you really love to do. with this savor your life, and the other card I have is grace and gratitude, through gratitude, joy expands. So, and I mean, there is nothing worse when you're going through a very difficult or challenging time than for someone to say to you, oh, but be grateful for your situation or for what you have. So I'm not saying that. I'm not going there with that with this particular card. But what I will point to is the the grace and the joy, passion and pleasure aspect of these cards, where it is, I'll say, where you can borrow those moments of joy. So my heart goes out to you, my dear, and I hope that that was helpful, and that you can move through, move past, and not even move past. Some things we don't let go of. We just learn to carry them differently. So I'm sending my heart and all of my love out to you, my dear, and thank you for your trust and for that question. So that question, folks, did activate another deck on the table that had not come out here just yet. So anyways, let's go ahead. We're going to go back to this deck for the next reading. But guys, yes, please do keep sending those emojis and those hearts. We have another joke. We have another joke, folks, from Journey. Journey says, what do you call a fish with no eye? Fish. Like FSH. Fish. A fish with no eye. Oh my goodness. Oh, and that's sad because that's the sound that it makes when you cook it, right? Oh no! Oh no! Okay, let's get back into the readings. Thanks for being here, folks. We're having just the most fun here tonight. And be sure, guys, to keep in mind, remember, mark your calendars, save it in your date books. Cackling Witch, energy. Thanks, guys. Rebecca, for all of the lovely emojis coming in here. Make sure you're checking out the show tomorrow, Journey and Friends. You never know who's going to be there, and it's always the best time. It's the best time. It is all the shows are amazing, but that show is so much fun. There's multiple readers with multiple beverages and multiple tools all over the place, and more jokes. Journey's saying more jokes. Lots more jokes. Especially if we see Squirrel gracing that show. She always comes loaded with the jokes. But you'll have to tune in tomorrow to see who's going to be there. So let's give these a good shuffle, and I'll take my next question, please. All right. Okay, so he says, hi, I'm good. My name is I'm very sorry. I'm going to just go with your first letter. So Nadala, okay, born 15th of May 2003. I just wanted to get insights on my Forex trading this year. All righty, so let's take a look at what we have to say here for you, my dear. What the cards are showing in terms of your Forex trading this year. Okay. All right. Okay, my dear. So if I'm looking sort of at your situations where things are at right now, the energy leading up to this moment, the words I'm getting in my mind is a few mistakes have been made. I'm not necessarily seeing that they were all the way detrimental, but I can definitely see you've experienced some losses in this regard in the not so distant past. And where I'm looking at you right now, I have this Temperance card in reverse. So it's almost a mix of, shall we say, damage control and reorienting, refocusing where you want your trades, your portfolio, how you want everything to look. I feel like it's undergoing a rather serious renovation is the word I want to say. Guys, this retrograde, please forgive me and the words I'm trying to say. When I look at kind of what's coming up next, I do want to throw a word of caution against taking advice from someone who otherwise, I want to say, should know better. I have the Two of Cups in reverse here. And to me, that's saying either, and with, you can even see in this card, it came upside down, the lion, the wings and all the rest. It's like this person, I don't think they're trying to screw you over or give you bad advice, but they're in a position where you in some way are on the same level, but look up to them. And the advice that they are providing is, I'm going to just say, not the right way to go in its entirety. don't take unsolicited advice, and be very careful who you take advice from. Is what I want to say for you, my dear. So I do wish you well. And really good luck to you. I want financial prosperity for absolutely everyone that I meet, that I come across. Money can be a tricky thing, and I just want everyone to have everything that they need. That reading, folks, actually activated another deck. We had playing cards in that one there as well. Journey says, okay, what did the Stamen? I don't know this word. My goodness. What did this Stamen say to the pistol? I like your style. Are these like the category of like dad jokes? Like, these are hilarious. These are so cute. These punny type jokes are all the way right up my alley. Holy goodness. So guys, this is way too much fun. So I'm going to go ahead and take the last question of the night. I can't believe that we've already blown through our hour, or cruised through our hour, shall we say. This has just been all the way too much fun. Rebecca says, my son Frankie's audition is Monday. I'm so nervous. How do you see his headspace right now? Oh, bless him. All right, let's take a look at what's going on in Frankie's head for his audition. How do we see his headspace at this time? Oh, okay. I mean, sending my love to his way. And I want to say the first thing in the initial card that's kind of coming out, and we, just in the last reading there, but in a very different context, this Two of Cups, where it's like the moments where he has support and somebody else to help speak to him, talk to him. Having someone there is actually very helpful for his mental space, because the two cards I have on either side, I got the Chariot reversed and I have the Nine of Swords. And it's like, he's anxious, he's worried. He's maybe, I feel like this is interrupting his sleep. The self-doubt tones. She says, my daughter is going. Oh, that is so wonderful. That is so wonderful. The two of them being together. I think she is going to really help change things around. But at the moment, his brain, like the first thing I was feeling reading that question was scattered, cluttered, and just, having a hard time compartmentalizing it all and keeping the full focus. That all being said, the underlying card I have here is the Knight of Cups upright, which is a really lovely energy. So despite the fact of what I just said, the anxiety, the clutter, the mental challenges he's experiencing, I don't actually see that impacting his performance on Monday. I feel like he's really coming in with his A game. You can even see we've got the lovely, the feathers, wings coming off of his helmet. Moving forward, the offering is there. Like, it's lovely. It's really nice. So the support around him will be super helpful. He's a little crowded in his head at the moment, but he's got it together. He's gonna be all right. It's not a debilitating level of crowded in the head at all. But it's there. She says, yay, I'm hoping so. Thank you. You are so very welcome, my dear, and thank you for your question. And good luck to him. Please let us know how that goes. I'm excited. That's wonderful. Okay, so guys, we have reached the end of the show. I can't believe that 60 minutes has absolutely cruised by. But I want to thank each and every one of you for being here tonight. This has been so much fun. Thanks for either laughing at the jokes, enjoying the jokes, or at least bearing witness to the plethora of jokes that have come across the screen tonight. This has been way too much fun. And this is great. I hope that everyone's evening, day, rest of their day, and moving into the weekend is looking really good. I will say it once more, in case you're just hopping in here, definitely check out tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. We will have the Journey and Friends show. Always a fantastic time, so make sure you are checking that out. And then the whole schedule starts again on Monday. And in the meantime, if you're looking for some wonderful content, check out our YouTube channel at My Psychic Connection, or you can go to www.mypsychicconnection.com, where you can get one-on-one private readings with any of the readers that you see here on the weekly show, as well as there's some other readers there too, in case you're interested in, being drawn one way or another. So there's always a place to go. There's always somewhere to find entertainment or advice or guidance or something beautiful that is offered here on this channel. So with that, folks, I'm going to love you and leave you and wish you a wonderful rest of your night, and we will catch you next Thursday. This is Cassidy the Cardslinger signing off, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.